welcome. Hello, everybody. Today we are taking down the Flame Kirin, or at least we'll try, and then maybe we'll do some other stuff too. So we'll see what's up. Already got some chat viewers. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for showing up. Let me just make sure this audio is legitimate. Draw to Death says it's 1:30 a.m. Well, then I'll go ahead and get started, man. How about that? I'll get started on this. Okay, hold on. I will get started on this in approximately a few seconds. Alright, let's, there we go. Works for me. Wait, I'll get started in just 3. Okay, I think that'll be good enough. Alright, good enough. Alright, so. Today, Flame Kirin. There isn't much to the quest client. I usually look forward to reading the quest clients if they're creative, but it looks like there isn't a lot of effort in this one. The quest is called the Udamon of Flame. Slave Flame Kirin. Yishin Wan is the client. It says, why are you still here? An Elder Dragon's been spotted. You're just hanging out. Hurry up and get it before it gets away. Get 50 faints in 50 minutes. So that'll be what we're dealing with. Today you can see I'm rolling with 2B. Or I should say reverse 2B. So I want you to say hi, 2B. I don't know how to do gestures. Alright, reverse 2B says hi. And then let's make sure, instead of Rocksteady, I'm going to roll with Fireproof Mantle, because that sounds like that makes a lot of sense for a Flame Kirin. Alright, and I'm rolling with these dual blades. I forget what they're called, but it's a pretty nifty mod. Alright, let's get going. Oh my gosh, okay. I gotta stretch this out. There we go. Draw to Death, already coming in with the questions. I like it. Woo, missed the last few streams, so us now. Espinas is a frontier monster in the mainline, and Gormagala, the most beloved monsters ever to return as well. Your thoughts? Ooh, well, what? Oh dang, I didn't even restock my items. Alright, so how about we give it a couple minutes and we drill into this guy real quick. And we'll see what we're looking at with Fire Kirin, and then yeah, let me think about that. So I got a few things. Yeah, let's just see with this guy first. We'll see what happens here. Alright, we got the Elatreon music. Or no, it's the Valhazak music. Oh, that's my fault. I didn't turn off the Valhazak music mod when I did the crazy Valhazak thing. Oh my gosh, what the frick? Okay, what's going on? What's going on? I can't see shit. What the heck was that? Oh my gosh. Explosions. What the hell was that? What's going on? Oh gosh, I don't have, Alright, it looks like I'm gonna need to go back and get cool drinks. Because I am not prepared fire-wise. Or it seems like Heat Guard would be a good idea. Alright, we got a successful 6-fold slash. Ah! Oh! Okay, I saw that. Yeah, I'm only disappointed in the Valhazak theme if the modder had a different song that he wanted us to listen to. If it's just Elatreon music, I don't mind missing out on that. Alright, so let's try and understand that Nova he did. It was explosion, 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 right, left, all, like, everything around him, basically. And then it feels like more waves kind of come out of that. Okay, that's like a Xeno'jiiva explosion right there. Alright, we're just, okay, I don't know what the heck just happened there. Okay, alright. What killed me? He was standing there and then some explosions happened. The next thing I knew I was dead. I don't know why I even bothered drinking a mega demon or mega armor skin, like that's gonna help us at all. It's not. Alright, but yeah, okay, this move I'm already kinda getting it. It's explosions. Alright, I think I can kind of understand that move a little bit. Okay, we need to back away from that. Patience might be the better part of virtue for this fight. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Whew. Alright, so I'm staying alive. I'm actually totally fine with not like doing too much damage, but I do want to like, yeah, I feel like staying alive is probably a little bit more important. Oh my gosh, my computer was getting kind of wonky there. Oh, whoa! Okay, alright, 2 left. Alright, we are going to, oh man, I really want to get heat proof. You know what? I don't know if it'll really matter. Let's just stick with this for now. Are there any good Xeno'jiiva mods? I know only one mod for him that makes him pink, and that's about it. Oh, let me think. Xeno'jiiva. I mean, I know there's a couple Safi'jiiva mods that I don't mind. Basically, most of the Safi'jiiva mods were just about scaling him. Oh my gosh. Like, how am I supposed to get away from that? Scaling him to like one person. Oh my gosh. Alright. Just explosions everywhere. And then there was a Safi mod by Heroic583 that was like blindingly, like you couldn't see anything. That one was pretty bad. Maybe I should have stuck with Rocksteady now that I think about it. Dude, how does that work? That's an interesting move. It looks like it just finds where you are and just, oh my god. Okay, so for Xeno'jiiva, I don't know if there's a single Xeno'jiiva mod, honestly. Other than, like, scaling or making him, like, a certain way. I'm not really sure there's anything for him, really. Which I kind of get. It's not really, I mean, there's a lot of mods that use Xeno'jiiva moves. So that's for sure. Like, Xeno'jiiva's assets are used in a lot of mods, but there aren't a lot of mods that, like, specifically change Xeno'jiiva. It's not a highly requested thing, first of all, so it's probably one of the main things is that people don't, like, clamor for Xeno'jiiva mods. And also, he's not really a beloved monster. It's different when people are, like, modding Zenogre, or they're modding Valhazak, a lot of Nergigante mods. People like those monsters. I'm not sure a lot of people are fans of Xeno'jiiva. I kind of like them. Oh, I should have went for the mount. What was I doing? Oh my gosh. Oh, I was gonna say, did he just get invisible? Oh snap. Dude, I can't even move. Whew, okay. I need to do some damage. There you go. There you go. I just need to do some damage. It's okay if I die. Okay. Yeah, so it's kind of a bummer because I actually don't really mind Xeno'jiiva too much. I wouldn't say I love him, but I don't like hate him, you know. Like for him to not have a single mod at all is kind of weird. Yeah, unfortunately, he just doesn't get a lot of love, so. But okay, so you asked about Espinas and Gormagala. So, I played Gormagala once in MHGU, and I played, Shagaru Magala once. And I thought they were epic fights, they were cool fights. I really should have spent more time with it because, I've since then lost access to that account. What if I bring Divine Blessing like 5 with me or something? I've lost access to that MHGU account, so I have to get it back if I like wanted to, or I have to like work my way up there to that point again if I want to do it again. Yeah, I only fought him once, and that's really a bummer because he really did seem awesome. I mean, they definitely went hard to try and give him like more unique moves, because there might be other monsters with his model, but kind of like Malzeno, or at least how Malzeno feels in the demo, where Malzeno, you can tell he gets a lot of his own moves, even though he might have the same model as like Kushladora or Velkhana. He might have the same model as them, but they try really hard to make Malzeno and Gormagala and all of those guys like seem unique or feel unique. Okay, well that missed, but that's okay. So I know I only fought him once, maybe twice. Actually, I probably fought him twice now that I think about it, but so yeah, I'm a big fan of that. Like, it's not a monster you'll sit there and like be able to obviously tell that it's like a copy paste, even though it's the same model. Like they're gonna try really hard to make him feel unique. Gonna give him a lot of his own moves. I probably could have tried to iframe that. So yeah, that part of Gore is really wonderful. It doesn't appear as though they'll bring back the Frenzy virus, which I've heard so much about. Like, I really didn't get a sense of what that meant in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I think he gives you Frenzy, but I don't get the sense of what that is from that game, unfortunately. And then I don't think they want to bring it back for Rise. They'll talk about it, I'm sure, in the game, but I don't think they want to bring it back for Rise just because Magnamalo had this thing where he, you know, hellfired monsters and they became insane, so I feel like they don't want to be repetitive. So unless they can find a way to make like the Frenzy Fires seem different from that, even though as I functionally understand it, it's probably the same thing. But yeah, so they're just gonna bring him back, and he's gonna have cool moves, and everyone's gonna love him, and he's a cool monster. But they're just not gonna bring that back. I think what was Gormagala 3? Yeah, I think he was 3. And I think that's what people, yeah, like he was from the 3rd one, and that's what everyone loved him from. But that game was like the actual, okay, that's a weird move. Okay, the actual story of that game, I think, centers around the Frenzy virus and Gormagala causing it, right? And so they just don't even, like, yeah. They brought him back. It might have been smarter for them to bring him back in a game where they could actually, like, accentuate that kind of lore, as opposed to a game where they feel like they would be repeating themselves. I don't know, though. Maybe they'll bring it back. You know, like, that could be their modus for Sunbreak too, is like, oh, we're gonna have Malzeno with the Blood Blight, we're gonna have you know, Frenzy Virus over here with the Frenzy Virus. You know, maybe. So they might bring it back, but I don't know. Just on the onset, I know for certain that I'm not going to really get a huge Cause like I don't know, I got some I had some first fleeters as co-workers back when I was on night shift. Those guys are awesome. But yeah, they're first fleeters, man. Like they've been there through all of it, and they when they talk about Gore Magala, they really talk about Frenzy Virus and like what that meant for the game and how that felt, and like it was just such a huge part of the Gore Magala experience. Like it wasn't just that he's a cool monster, but that he's the center of. You know, he's kind of like Kushladora in a way. He's kind of the center of chaos, like he's destroying the environment, he's destroying the land, and like up until you fight him, like he's who you're after, because your entire, I think, Moga village? Don't quote me. Maybe it's Yamoto or Komoko or whatever it's called. Oh, we got a turf war! What? Since when? Oh my. Oh no. He's gonna eat the, oh my god. He's gonna eat the fire horn? Are you serious? Damn, let's go! Rajang, crunch on that shit. That doesn't make sense. Okay. Oh, I wanted to see fire Rajang over here. That's such a bummer. I wanted to see fire Rajang. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Understandably, that would be a lot to ask for the mod, but still. I wanted to see fire Rajang. That would have been so dope. Oh my gosh, that would have been so cool. Can I get a knockdown or a... Yeah, there we go. Okay. Late dance. Another one. So I don't. Oh, when his horn is gone, is he just like not doing his crazy moves anymore? Okay, there they are. I spoke too soon. Dude, I was kind of freaking out. I'm like, dude, are all his crazy moves gone? Like, cause he was still enraged, but he wasn't doing any of that crazy aura stuff that was just keeping me away from him the whole time. No, he still got it. That's fine. Good for him. So like I said, I only played him twice in GU, and while he was really cool, he's a wonderful design for a monster. He's unique. I didn't quite understand the overwhelming sense of like why everyone flips their tits about him. Not saying, of course, I'm not saying he's bad. It's just like I didn't quite get the feeling, and I think it has a lot to do with his place in the lore. And that experience when you play that game, and then him becoming Shigaru too as well, and that being a part of the story where you're just like, is he gone? And then he's like not gone, and you're just like, what the heck? Like, what's still causing all this frenzy? You know, and then him evolving. Well, okay, first of all, we've seen that, like, okay. World was like that, where the flagship had nothing to do with the endgame boss, or it really had not much to do with the endgame boss. In Rise, we're seeing like not that, so they kind of go back and forth. Where like Ibushi has everything to do with Narwa, but Nergigante, okay, I'm dead. Nergigante had nothing to do with Xeno'jiiva, or at least not directly, but at least sort of. And then Malzeno's probably gonna have nothing to do with the endgame boss, or at least not much to do. And the Velkhana didn't have much to do with Ishara Ishvalda. If anything, Velkhana was a distraction, because everyone's like, oh, Velkhana's causing all this crazy monster stuff. And that's not what happened. It just turned out that Velkhana was whatever. It was actually Ishara Ishvalda. But one of the main things that I think appealed to people with Gore Magala was the fact that, yeah, you fought Gore, and you're chasing Gore, and you're like, Gore, 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 Gore. And he didn't realize it was a baby elder dragon. And then, yeah, and then he came out, and it turns out that he was, I mean, obviously he was an elder dragon, but he turns into Shigaru. And not every game does that. Like, a lot of the games I've played, the flagships aren't, like, real predecessors to the endgame boss. And, you know, Ibushi and Narwa is kind of, like, they obviously have something to do with each other, so they're not, like, completely unrelated, but yeah, it's just not the same. So I think that had a lot to do with why people flipped out about Gore. He's just well written, and for a Monster Hunter boss, he had layers, and you know, he affected the environment, and he yeah, it's just there's a lot going on with Gore that I think. So there's that. Yeah, that's the only thing is I just can't speak from experience. It's like I have a pretty good idea of what a Stalos is like because I fought him a lot, and I really want to mount this asshole. Oh my gosh, too many explosions. But yeah, MHW gave me a sense of what a Stalos is like, so now when I fight a Stalos in Rise, I can actively compare the two. I don't have a huge comparison, so I can't sit here and be like, oh, the moves are different, or he's faster, or he's slower, or he hits harder, or he causes less frenzy, or whatever. I don't totally know. And honestly, like, if I still had that MHGU save file, I would play it tonight. I would play Gormagala tonight just to get familiar with. Oh dang, speeding eating just beat you, foo. Nice, jackass. Okay, sure. Ah. But yeah, so but yeah, I think he's a very cool monster. Great design, great moves. It's hard to say what else. Unique, you know, you don't see a lot of like super sleek, just flat out black dragons. And even though Gormagala isn't technically categorized as a black dragon, he looks like literally like a black. I don't know. He's just. I think people in Monster Hunter like they gravitate towards all kinds of things, but they really gravitate towards cool and sleek. I think that's why they like longsword so much. I think that's why. Yeah, even like they like Malzeno a lot. I think Malzeno's getting a lot of high praise. And I think they really gravitate towards the cool, sleek stuff. And I don't know. I think he's also a product of his time a little bit. Like, or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe that's a bit of a stretch. But when I think of Gormagala, to me, for some reason, he kind of equates to a like I don't know, like a guy in the, well, he didn't come out in the 90s, but it's like a guy in the 90s who wears a trench coat. He's got the black hair, and he's like, I don't know, he just thinks he's super cool. But instead of that guy in the way that he's not actually cool, but he thinks he's cool, Gormagala is actually that guy. Like, Gormagala is actually cool. Maybe that's a bit of a reach, I don't know, but... As far as Espinas, man, I do not, like... I don't have any experience with them. And yeah, people like, I don't know why. I mean, it doesn't hurt to have more monsters, right? So I'm never gonna say no, and if they think it's a great idea, I'm gonna trust them, but I don't know what he really brings that's unique that I haven't seen before. God, I want to flint shot him. Is that the secret? Am I supposed to try and get flint shots instead of chasing after him? Like maybe get Rocksteady and Temporal Mantle and just get flint shots or something? I mean, if I just ran and watched like the cool effects of his moves all the time, we could do that too. Like I could just do that for an hour. Oh my gosh, please stop. Alright, this isn't gonna work, but whatever. He runs around too much for me to be able to like... Oh, don't tell me you got tired. Okay. Trying to like bait him over here and he just keeps running away from me. Alright, one flint shot. Come on, man. Just get over here. Just give me one flint shot. Could just put blast on me, but... Wait, oh my gosh, okay. Ugh. He's so active. You know what am I doing? Why am I running? Get him! Oh, I think I got him! Oh, get him! No! Dude, are you serious? He was right in front of that wall. That's so rude. Alright. Yeah, blade dance too soon. What happens? But yeah, Espinas, I don't know. I wish I knew a little bit more about him. I could watch the trailer a couple times and maybe get a better sense of like what he's all about, but I really don't know much about Espinas. Frontier. He's a frontier monster, right? And that's one comment I pretty consistently get about my videos is like, man, this is frontier levels of craziness with these mods. So even if I never played Frontier, I could know that it had an extremely creative like monster roster. That was kind of like how these mods operate for the Iceborne right now, where they just take a monster and they jack them up in some way. Like, oh, we're gonna give this monster fire instead of ice, or ice instead of fire, or thunder instead of whatever. And we're just gonna roll with that, or we're gonna make him extra strong, or we're gonna give him dragon or Stygian, or you know. And if that was Frontier stuff, I mean, yeah, that stuff is dope. So if it sounds like they're breaking new ground by bringing Frontier like monsters into the rest of the Monster Hunter universe, which yeah, it sounds cool. More monsters the better. And they do have quality control, as we saw with Malzeno and Astalos from the Rise demo. Like, it's not just quantity, it is quality, and they're making sure that they're all awesome. Alright, Draw to Death, you've been chatting up a storm. I look forward to reading those messages. As soon as I'm done wasting your time fighting this Flame Kirin. I'm so excited for Rise, though. I mean, oh man, I didn't know if I should if it's worth me making a video about, but I just felt like talking about, like, am I dead? I think I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I felt like just talking about, I don't know if it's the collective consciousness of the community in this game, but like people, like this game came out and everyone hated it, or not everyone hated it, but people were like down on it. It's too fast. It's neutering Monster Hunter. It's too easy, and the too easy stuff is definitely true, but they were kind of down on it because they thought it was maybe going like too, like, made the hunters too powerful. I didn't know if, like, people, like, this happened to me, so I don't know if I'm just projecting myself onto people, but like people just began to understand, like, wait, this isn't like Monster Hunter for the rest of our lives. Like, this game, or Monster Hunter Rise and Sunbreak, are going to be iterations, right? They're going to be iterations of Monster Hunter. So when Monster Hunter 6 comes out, it's not going to be Rise. Like, it'll have some things from Rise, but it's not going to be Rise. And, like, you know, there's just going to be different iterations, and every Monster Hunter is just going to be different. And some might be faster, and some might be crazier, and, you know, so I don't know if over time people have just begun to understand that the way I've understood it. But yeah, I'm like, I love Monster Hunter Rise now. Before I was like, I'm not so sure about this game, and now I'm just like, I'm just kind of embracing it. I mean, first of all, as a decently good player myself, I feel awesome. I feel good that like there's so many more layers to the weapons now. And they and some of these layers like help new players to get somewhere, but they're also layers for like really good players to even get better at. So the Silkbind attack is like, with the dual blades, is just one like fragment of it. But like when I think about like the big, I don't know what the move is called, but it's the Wirebug B attack, where, you know, it costs 2 Wirebugs and you fly up into the air. And like that's both like helpful to new players, but also like an awesome mechanic or an awesome move for like experienced players to try and master. Cause like, man, I'm learning how to play all these, like, dude, every time I throw on my Temporal Mantle, he just like jacks up the place. All right, this isn't gonna work, but whatever. Yeah, it's nowhere near that. But yeah, stuff like that where it's like, it gives me something to learn or to do with my dual blades where I get to learn how to use Spiral Slash and Adept Roll and all this other stuff. It adds layers, which is awesome. Oh, alright, we're not gonna beat this guy, are we? Time to get my cheat weapons. Time to get my hacked weapons. Yeah, then we'll beat him. Lord Farrak, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're fighting Flame Kirin. We have 50 lives, and the lives don't seem to be the factor. Right now, we're worried about time and his health. If I had a little meter, I could tell you how much health he has left, but I have no indication of if he's close or not. We've done very little damage. He runs around and causes explosions constantly, so that's where we're at right now. If you wanted to see a serious competitive dual blades clinic, this is not the stream. If you want to see cool fire explosions, you could go watch an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, or you can watch this. Both will have many explosions. Yeah, I think at this point, if I see that explosion, instead of running away, I think it's just better to just, like, get in and just, yeah, like, that flurry rush is just better than trying to run away. It just seems like. So your schedule got busy, man. What you doing? Hope you're not too busy to play Sunbreak when it comes out, buddy. That would be dope. You gotta. I'm taking two. I've showed up to work almost every day for like 2 months, and it's all because I'm gonna take 2 days when Sunbreak comes out. I'm gonna stream that, and I'm gonna have a blast, and hopefully I'm not gonna get angry. So I at least hope you got time for Sunbreak. Oh, okay. Well, okay. So yeah, these little blue fire, yeah, those little things, like you can tell where they're coming out because there's fire on the ground, and then they just shoot blue at you. Like, but that doesn't mean there's anything you can actually do about that. So that blue stuff kills me constantly, but yeah, it's not like I can really avoid it or anything. Oh man, I miss so much Grotto Death chat. Yeah, see, just go for it. Those 2 hits are worth me getting hit by that Nova. Oh shit. Oh man, I'm so sorry. Lord Farrak says we're 10-hour work shift and he doesn't have a switch. Oh. My empathy, man. My empathy. Oh gosh, the pain. Fortunately, though, I think Rise is a wonderful Monster Hunter game. Well, I mean, I hope some way, somehow, you get to play it at some point. I would say Rise has wonderful mechanics, but yeah, it just lacks. I don't want to say it lacks difficulty, but it actually just lacks roster and builds. I shouldn't say builds. It actually has quite a few builds that I think are decent. It lacks roster. Dude, I need speed eating. Dude, that was nuts. Oh, okay. I need to go get some more max potions. Yeah, but that should be fixed with Sunbreak. It'll definitely have more difficulty, and it'll have a bigger roster. So. Oh man. Okay. If you guys got any ideas for how I can approach, you go ahead and let me know, okay? Oh my gosh, really? As soon as I showed up, he didn't even like look at me. He just frickin'. Okay. Yeah, I am playing on the PC, so yes, Monster Hunter Rise is definitely for the PC as well. Alright. This is our chance. 360. Oh, we got it! Yes! Oh my god, we got him. Okay. Die! Die! Ugh. Oh my gosh. I mean, it makes sense that he's not even close to dead, but I was just hoping he'd be. Yeah, see, just go after him. Doesn't even matter. Stop. Don't even try and dodge it. Draw to Death has some 9-hour shifts. You go, Draw to Death. God, see, that's nuts. Yeah, Lord Frock says it's his main gripe with the game. Not enough difficulty. Yeah, man. Completely right. You know, oh, gosh. See, how do I avoid that? I wanna get that mount. I feel like that mount is like maybe our best other best idea. So I didn't think about that, but CC, like if I bring in some paralysis maybe, get a mount, get a flint shot or two, that might be actually a far better strategy for fighting him than trying to learn iframe. I mean, first of all, I'm not even like I never this mod's old. I didn't do it because I wasn't interested in even bothering to try and learn how to dodge this stuff. Honestly, it's just so stupid and ridiculous that it's like whatever. But yeah, it seemed like CC might be the way to go. Oh, dang it. Yeah, he's flinched and I can't even... Whatever. Come on, please get to him. Alright, I'll take that one hit. Honestly, I think ranged weapons will have better luck, at least first. I try to put... Okay. You know, okay, let me think about that. I don't even know if I have a bowgun build on this computer. I definitely had bowgun builds on my PlayStation before the harlot took it, but yeah, I'm not sure if I even I'm prepared for bowgun stuff. Nah, I don't want to spend time like making a bowgun, even though that's probably the smart idea. Let's see. All right, let's go over here. See if I can't get another flint shot, hopefully. And just dive. Okay, come on. Come here, buddy. Oh, yeah. Come to pop him. Come to pop him. Wait, what am I doing? I need to freaking put on my temple. That's the only way it's gonna work. Come on. Come on. Come on, come on. Okay, shit. I think... Oh, dude, that better... Yes, let's go. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. No, I'm not. Health regen. Why isn't he enraged again? Okay, whatever. Rajang tried to help. Alright, so we got 10-15 minutes. Yeah, see, what am I supposed to... I think maybe Rocksteady Mantle might be like the only really good idea to use against that thing. Alright, let's see. Fair enough. Alright, also suggest poison, paralysis. Yeah, I think you guys might be right. Let's can't do it during this run, but we can reassess our tactics. Dude, that still hit me. Man, this Kirin's got like extremely generous hitboxes, man. Yep, I'm just gonna get my 6-fold in. Yep. Poison might be a good idea. I'd have to check though. Like, after this, I'm gonna look at the mod page and like re-look at what he's... Oh, I can't change his equipment? Gosh darn it. That's fine. Okay. Tender. Yes, if I was in a group, you guys are welcome to join. I don't want to sharpen them. If I was in a group, where can I find 3 other people with this mod? Okay. Come on. Don't run away from me. Oh, okay. Ah, jeez. Whoa. Darn it. Yeah. I'm dead. No? Oh, I'm out of max potions. Okay. I was talking about the Palico equipment, not my equipment. Please! No, it's not gonna work. Gosh darn it. Okay. Wait, what am I doing? I didn't need to do that. Hopefully that works still. Nope. Gosh darn it. Why did I even do that? That was so dumb. That's fine. Yeah, I had this is Pure Pain and Misery stream a while ago where it was an Alatreon that was super jacked up, and this is pretty much the exact same thing. Easy. Easy clap. Easy clap. Easy clap. Did you guys even see skulls? I didn't see skulls. But easy clap. Oh man, and I set the world record for dual blades with a time of 39:30. Wow. 39:30, and I only fainted 13 times. Oof, I'm pretty good at this game, guys. Pretty good. You guys get your fill? I felt like I got my fill. I don't need to you know, I'm all about seeing what a mod presents. Like I like doing a mod a few times in a stream if a mod, he has a lot of different moves. It's a unique challenge. It's fun. I'm in it, and it presents a lot of different stuff. Then I like to do a mod a few times, but I feel like we saw everything. Okay, there wasn't anything we missed. We saw everything like 5 times, if not like 20 times. So I feel like it's covered. I feel like it's covered. I would usually do it again, and I'm not sure I really want to do that one again. Though if we did do it again, I might take all your guys' advice, and we're gonna do poison, paralysis, sleep. Which bowgun covers all that? I know there's a bowgun. I used to use the Lunastra light bowgun, but I don't know what that's all about. Alright, I'm gonna read the chat real quick. Tyken Zamusa, never heard of them. Third layer, that's just like Shara with the 3rd layer lightning crab. Okay, that's interesting. Frenzy virus is basically a mix of rabies and zombie virus. It spreads through bites. Frenzy doesn't do anything to the monster, but after like a day, they... Yep, okay. Well, that also sounds like, what was that Monster Hunter Stories thing where they went insane? Sounds a lot like that. Frenzy. Okay, explaining Frenzy, I like it. Dies after a few days, overcome with the virus, all kinds of crazy shit. Yeah, to me that sounds... It's not exactly what Magna Malo did, but it sounds close enough for Capcom to say that'll be repetitive if that's in our expansion, which was kind of what the point I was getting at. He's pissed easy, will not enrage. You know, I noticed that with Gormagala too when I fought him in MHW. I'm like, you know, the first phase, he's just kind of sitting there. MK Ghost, welcome. Well, what do you guys think? I mean, let me see if I even have a bowgun. I would, if I actually, I'm okay, I got a Kiar Blitz. What can I do with a Kiar Blitz? I got sleep, paralysis, and poison. Why do I have that one bowgun? What am I doing with myself? Why do I have that? You know what? Yeah, it would, I don't even have, like, the item. Yeah, I don't even have, like, the ammo stuff. Yeah. If I was gonna use that, I would, yeah, I would need to do something else. So, we're gonna go ahead and switch over to a different mod, okay? We covered the Flame Kirin. You know, if I had a bowgun ready, I would do it again with a bowgun. You know, actually, with something like that, the fascinating thing is I could bring poison smoke bombs. I could bring paralysis dual blades, and then after I land like 2 or 3 paralysis, I could switch over to sleep. We could do that. But we do have a couple other things that we could get to. So, what else we got on the docket? We have the King of the Fongos. Other monsters. Bullfongo, even more Bullfongos. More Bullfongos? Guess what? Bullfongos. Client is the field team leader. You've overcome everything thrown at you so far. Why not just one more challenge? Come out of this unscathed and no one will ever forget why you're the real pork star. So that's the Fongos quest. Or we got, no, it's here somewhere. Oh, what? No, it's what? Don't I? I got Gobul. I got Gobul somewhere. Where the hell's Gobul? King of the Fongos. Okay, I got Fongos. Oh, you know what? I had to upload a bunch of different mods at a time, so I wondered. A lot of them were saying it was conflicting constantly, so I just wonder if it's kind of maybe it just got canceled out because of all the other crap. Man, that's crazy. I want to do. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm gonna pull up my vortex, wait till it loads, and then I'll see if the Gobul is working. But if we can't do Gobul, we will hop into the King of the Fongos. I don't know what he's weak to, so I'm just gonna bring the Fatalis stuff. Alright, let's change over to Fatalis gear. Fatalis dual skies, yep. Alright, happy to see Abio Gladius again. That was a pretty interesting mod. Yeah, Abio Gladius, he's always fun to do. He's always a cool cat. Orochi Kirin, yeah, do I have a Orochi Kirin on here? I definitely have the mod. I was thinking of doing that one again. I was gonna set up a little highlight thing for that, and then I was gonna throw that onto another live stream one of these days. Gobul. Okay, it says Gobul is uploaded. I just don't know if, like I said, maybe he just got canceled because I have so many other mods. Oh! Gobul from 3rd generation, Iceborne, mod. It's been reborn, new model. Replaces Great Jagras. Okay. So, he should have his own quest. But if I go fight a Great Jagras, he should be there as well. Alright, so we'll do a Bullfongo for sure right now, and then we will hop onto Gobul if we can find him. But yeah, guys, I also posted a new Modded Monsters ranked video. I wondered, you know, if you guys have seen that at all. I'm curious. I worked on it pretty good. Wait, what the? This is interesting, because usually you'd run up the steps, and you would also have this option here, but that's okay, that's interesting. That's different, okay. Alright, Bolfongos. Oh my gosh, 2B. Have some modesty. Alright, we're coming around the... Dude, what the f... Are you serious? Are you serious? What the frick? What the fuck? Are those actual all models, or are those... What the fuck? Alright, this is new. I'm gonna, we're gonna sneak. We're gonna sneak over here. Getting sneaky, guys. What the? Where did he go? What happened? Okay. I hope this isn't... Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, there's nothing in the roaming ballista. Son of a bitch. I thought there was something in the roaming ballista. Got nothing. Alright, let's just, What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Dude, is this gonna be the stream where, like, I really, really, really wish I had a bow gun? Because, like, a cluster bomb would be perfect for these guys. What is this shit? Alright. I don't even have my bombs. Oh my gosh. I really, really wish I had a... Well, let's see if we can kill one of these guys first, okay? I also find it hilarious how quickly it's running through my weapon sharpness. It's just running through my weapon sharpness like crazy. Okay. Evasion mantle is totally worthless. I haven't killed one yet. What the fuck? What is this shit? This is what happens when you listen to listener recommendations, by the way. Do the Bofongo. And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll do Bofongo, and then it's some, like, jacked up nonsense. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Okay, so I'm hearing a big Bofongo noise. He was just here. I don't know where the big Bofongo went. Or maybe that wasn't even real to begin with. I'm not gonna lie though, this is pretty cool. So there aren't actual Bofongos in this game, right? So just to be clear, there aren't actual Bofongos in this game. I mean, first of all, putting Bofongos in here is really cool, and then I don't know, like this is still kind of cool, even though it's clearly like silly. Just to see a Bofongo in this game is really awesome. You know, and I'm curious though too, if I end up killing all of them, is the mama Bofongo gonna come out and like start messing me up? I'm also curious about this quest too, because it's like, to my knowledge, it's programmed to like, there can only be like 2 monster targets at a time, if I'm right. Or no, okay, there are quests where there are 5, so there can be up to 5 monsters targeted in a single quest. So is it just that 5 of these can die and the rest of them can't, or is it or did he just program it so that I have to kill all of them? Alright, Temporal Mantle will help me out, kind of. Maybe he shows up partway through the fight. This one's definitely a bit of a troll quest. I picked the difficulty of the impossible quest. I don't know what you mean. I thought there was only 1 difficulty. I didn't see anything else on here. Dude, they burn through my temporal mantle faster than like any monster. Burn through my temporal mantle faster than Arc-Tempered Volcana. Ah, I see. These monsters replace the small vine, or the moss vine. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're gonna keep mobile. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Let's see how far we get. But see, if they're all small monsters, how can they be relegated to, like... Well, you know, I suppose that makes sense, yeah, because there are quests that want you to kill, like, 7 or 20 small monsters. Alright, this is legit. Alright. Honestly, guys, who needs sunbreak? Oh, I gotta do that again. We're gonna do that again. I guess not. Who needs a sunbreak and Ryuzo Sugimoto or whatever? Who needs those guys? We got Bolfongos. I'm gonna write them an email telling them they've been rendered obsolete. You and your whole company, obsolete. Alright, let's... Oh, wait, that's right, I got access to the roaming ballista. Alright, let's try this shit. I don't have my temporal, but that's fine. I'm gonna wait till I get the temporal. But I wanted to do twice the damage. Okay. I'm buffing up. I'm buffing up because, like, these guys are taking too long to kill. Dude, when you put yourself in the middle of them, it's just the way worse. Dude, Rocksteady would kill these guys. Yeah, I don't know why I don't just get Rocksteady. What am I doing? Alright, once I'm done with the roaming ballista, I'll get the Rocksteady mantle. It's possible that the amount of Bumfongos just push the Boldrum. Well, you know, that's the thing. Am I supposed to be fighting that Boldrum 2 at the same time? That'd be interesting. So if I beat him, then... Okay, whatever. Yeah, see, look at all that extra damage right there. Oh, you guys don't like that, do ya? Ah, ha, 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 ha. That's it. Ouch. Barcaster. Emergency. Rocksteady. Let's go. I can imagine fighting a Boldrum on top of all this. Like, those Balfongos don't do any damage, but they do just knock you down constantly, so... Alright, we'll see if they burn through my... Whoa, what the fuck? We'll see if they burn through my health. Because I'll just be standing here tanking all their hits, basically. Oh yeah, Rocksteady was the way to go. Rocksteady's definitely the way to go. See, it's all about using your brain, guys. It's all about using your big brain. Dude, oh my god, do you see my weapon sharpness? Just 4 blade dances, it's already down to blue. Funny, 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 funny. How powerful the Bolfongo were in Monster Hunter 1. I can't believe... I do not believe that the Bolfongo in Monster Hunter 1 were strong enough to be able to withstand, like, 5 blade dances from, Fatalis dual blades. That doesn't seem right to me. It's like, oh, you've killed the Black Dragon of Legend. Now maybe in 5 minutes you can kill a Bolfongo. Like, what? Yeah, how do you like them apples? Okay. Alright, alright. Dude, we're down to green sharpness. I never thought I'd see the day. Gosh. Dude, die, Belfongo. Jeez. Can I flinch shot him? Alright. Alright, this is some top quality streaming right here. Gotta love it. Oof. That's right. Don't need Sunbreak. Don't need Monster Hunter 6. This is all I need. I will say this is a gratifying quest. You know, you're talking about how do you turn Monster Hunter into Dynasty Warriors? This is probably the closest I've ever had to that experience. Monster Hunter Dynasty Warriors. Probably about as close as we'll ever get. What the? Did he just spring out of the ground? Okay. Top tier content. Oh no, don't tell me. Alright, so they're just gonna keep spawning. Because I didn't kill the Bulldrome. Draw to Death is saying I didn't kill the Bulldrome and that the Bulldrome got pushed underground, which is why they're all not here. So we're gonna try and abandon this quest. We're failures, we can't do it. Bad day. We'll give it another shot and see what happens. Man, what the frick? A Fongo quest. Or we could hop straight. Oh my gosh, that was 12 minutes. Why would anyone watch me fight that for 12 minutes? Y'all are insane. Who would watch that? 12 minutes of me just slaughtering bull drones. Unless we got some like some first fleeters and they're just like, yes, yes, kill the bull drones. Kill them! Kill them! Like, yeah, unless you guys are like that. Alright, so we'll see if, Oh, okay, so we got a Bulldrome in the Forest quest, too. Which is interesting. Or we can see if the Great Jagras quest translated, or if I just need to restart the game to get the Gabool to work. Alright, we'll give it one more shot with the Bulldrome. One more shot, we'll see. No, not the Udiment of Flame. Where is this guy? King of the Fongos, let's go. Gonna get him quick so the Bulldrome doesn't go underneath. I thought it was a legit strategy though to go run over to the roaming ballista. I thought that should have been fine, but oh, feline weakener though. Let's go. There we go, feline weakener. That's what I'm talking about. We really need to make Bulldrome weaker. I'm not strong enough. I can't do it alone. I can't do it alone. Oh man, that's what I love about streaming mods though. One moment we're fighting a totally BS, like ridiculously stupid flame Kirin that you can't even attack, and then we go from that to frickin' this crap. Alright. You see me yet? Oh my Jesus. Oh my, I can't see. Yeah. Got the Devil May Cry music, I like it. Is he... Yeah, I was gonna say, is he even gonna fight me? Oh, okay, so this... Yeah, this is the Kirin model. That should have been given away to me already, but... Well, if it's Kirin, you want to go for his horn. But I can already tell he didn't just adjust the hitbox, because I'm... Like, when I hit his Balfongo's horns, I'm not hitting the horns. Because it's a horn, not a horn. It's the horns, not the horn. There you go. Alright. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. He caused bleed. Interesting. Dude, I tenderized Boldrum's face and it leaves a mark. That's so awesome. That's so funny. Dude, I can't out-heal this damage I'm taking. What the heck? Yeah, the Rocksteady Mantle definitely changes this quest. Like, if I was getting knocked around left and right from each monster, like, that would be way too brutal. Alright, this is kind of dope. I mean, I'm always a sucker for a killer soundtrack. Welcome back, Lord Farrak. We're fighting a different kind of Kirin now. We're fighting true Kirin. Dude, he keeps running away from me. But okay, so I can tell he changed the AI because he's making him fight like Boldrum would fight, which is to run around more. Even though that's really annoying. Alright, I'm gonna kill some of these Boldrums. Dude, what the heck? That was awesome. Go cat. Holy crap. You see what my cat just did? That was crazy. Draw to Death says, also Boldrum has unique sounds in this mod. Yeah, that's, man. It's kind of a troll mod, but it's legit. It's legit. I wouldn't say the challenge is quite there. It's not really dealing a lot of damage. It'll knock me around a bunch, but... Oh my gosh. They're not... Oh my gosh. Did I speak too soon? Alright. Need to bring him over here. Come on. Where are you running? Can I get it? Hopefully. Oh, get him. Nice. Let's go. Oh no! Oh, okay, Temporal Mantle's gone. I wanted to save it for the Ballista, but I guess I'll have to do it the next time it comes around. Oh snap. Oh my god. I gotta get out of here. These Balfongos are messing me up. Gotta stop knocking me around. Oh my gosh, dude, they get a beat on you and they just keep pummeling you into the ground, man. Interesting. Dude, should I load up? I wanted to load up that Dragon Razor so bad. If I could actually land the shot with the Dragon Razor, I would love to load up the Dragon Razor, like, really bad. Wonder if I fight up here. Will he follow me up here? I don't think all of them will follow me up here, but maybe. It kind of looks like they are. Yep, they'll follow me. Okay, that's not gonna work. Yeah, keep standing there. Keep standing there. It's perfect. Ah. Dude, I can frickin' like slide down here and do the Levi attack against all these Balfongos. That's so awesome. Okay, that's legit. That's legit. I'm caught because I really kind of want to kill these Balfongos to just make it easier, but I just feel like they're also not worth my time, so it's hard to say. Because, like, the last quest when I did hurt a lot of them, like, it was really nice. Oh, I gotta pick up some Bofongo tracks. I gotta pick that up. Oh, no, it's just Kirin. That's lame. That's okay. Oh, that's not gonna work. Yep. Yep. Okay, so we are going to try and tenderize him. And then we're gonna hop onto that roaming ballista. There you go. Okay. Gotta get the horn, gotta get the horn. Let's go. Yeah, broke the. Oh my gosh, dude, it's so cool. He's got a little animation for the horn breaking too. That's so legit. I broke the horns and his actual horns broke. That's so cool. Wow, that's legit. That's really cool. Okay, I gotta mount this guy. Oh my gosh, if they'll let me. Oh snap, oh snap. Okay. Going for the mount. Yeah! I've mounted a bull drone for the first time in Iceborne. Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, that's so cool. Who else can say they've mounted a bull drone? That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we see skulls. Okay, we see skulls. Here it is. Time to send you to your grave, buddy. Alright. You know, for a troll quest, I had no hopes for it. That was actually really cool. That was actually really, really cool. That was a good suggestion. Wow, that was actually really legit. I like that they didn't go too far with the troll. Like, they didn't go out of their way to make it, like, stupidly difficult or some crap where it'd be like, oh, hey, you know, he's fighting Bulldrome, and we're gonna make him, like, kill you in 3 hits, and you know, no, it was just fun, and, you know, and if you're fighting an actual Bulldrome with all this gear, yeah, like, Bulldrome wouldn't do, or the Bullfongos wouldn't do any damage to you, basically. Dang, that was really cool. Yeah, Drought to Death says, funny thing is that regular Bulldrome tusks don't even break, so the fully custom mod model. Yeah, that's like when I think about those 2 fangs, or the 2 horns or whatever breaking on that Bulldrome, like, can you think of where, like, the modder ripped that from in another place in the game? Like, I don't really think he took that from anything. I think he made that. I think he made those horns, and then he made those horns break. Like, wow, man, that's a whole nother level of dedication. It's like, wow, dude, that's kudos to that guy for making that mod. That's really cool. And, like, who would blame him if he didn't even bother? You know, if he didn't even bother making that, like, who would blame him for not wanting to put in the extra time to make the horns break? But yeah, there's a one in the forest. I need you, Hunter. Ordered fresh Balfongo meat from the continent, but also is fresh. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not as ridiculous, but I already fought him, so I already know what's going on. So we're gonna see if this Jagras is a Gabool or not. And if he's not a Gabool, then I don't know, I'll have to turn it off and see if we can get that mod working. Or, But yes, it is Gabool time. We're gonna see. Whew. I'm sweaty. That made me sweaty. That Bufongo got me sweating. Bring bad dual blades. Alright, I will bring. There you go. Doesn't get worse than rank 1. Well, actually, no, this is still master rank, so I probably don't want to bring rank 1. There you go. I'll use a Terith water. There you go. Rank rarity 8 Terith water. All right, let's see. But yeah, anyhow, so I made that modded monsters video. Of course, I always kind of want to talk about the resurgence mods, but I just end up not doing it. Like I suppose, I guess the thing is with that is I already see a couple breakdowns of those mods online already. The Team Resurgence mods, so wow, look at that. That's legit. Look at you. Wow, that's... I mean, I'm not attacking. Not yet anyways. We're gonna... Alright, so if he has the same model, wouldn't I be brushing up against his tail already? So, okay, he's using like the Jagras model, but he's not... It doesn't look as though he feels the same way as Jagras. Like, if this were actual Jagras, I would be, like, brushing across his leg right now. But it's actually letting me, like, get... Yeah, like, underneath his head and stuff. If this were Jagras, it wouldn't be letting me do that, so... Wow, look at that guy. That's beautiful, dude. I don't know where Gabool is from. I never fought him. I don't know anything about him, so... So I can't really... Oh my gosh, is he gonna get fat? He is! Oh my god. Wow. So there's no nostalgia in this for me. This is just pure appreciation for the mod. Dude, what the frick? Okay. Wow. We're gonna do it again. We're just gonna do it in daytime so I can get an even better look at him. Wow. Man, sometimes these models, they just blow me away. Like it's interesting because, like I said before, we went from Flame Kirin, right? And Flame Kirin, the model's not different. Flame Kirin's just Flame Kirin. What's different about him is obviously he's got fire and all the new moves and how they all work and everything. And that's cool in and of itself, but we went from that straight to... Like, they clearly use, like, a Jagras and a Kirin model, the past two mods. Because you see their icons in the corner, too, so there's something with the programming there, but... Past that... Wait, how do I make it daytime? Crap, I don't even know how to make it daytime. How do I make it daytime? I really want to make it daytime so I can see it better. But yeah, we went straight from a special effects heavy mod where the model's the same, it's just the effects, it's just the fire, it's just the novas, it's just everything, and da 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 da. We went straight from that to models. Two different models, which you actually I don't see that a lot. I see adjustments to the model. You know, we get like a Devil G Nergigante or Glavenus, and we, you know, what makes those are cool are the new moves, and they might recolor the models, and they might emphasize putting red lasers on the eyes and stuff like that, or making Hellblade look more like Hellblade, or even Crimson Fatalis. Those mods. Yeah, they recolor them, they put on details, But, you know, the white Fatalis mod is still kind of Fatalis, and they just kind of put the white paint on. And I'm not sure we've covered mods like this where the models themselves are just completely just like not in this game. Like there's nothing in the game that looks like Gabul, right? And the Bloodrome, it's a little more reserved, which, you know, I mean, it's still cool. It's still cool that's a remodel, and they took a Moss Swine, and then they, you know, and they made a Bofongo out of it. That's still really cool. But then you get this Gabul looking guy, and this Gabul is just like the modder just did it all by himself. It's wicked cool, man. Is it daytime? Please let it be daytime. I'm ready for daytime. I just want to see it in the day. That's all I want to do. And so what compels me usually to fight these monsters, whether I'm live streaming it or showing a run, is just like you need to engage with the monster in order to appreciate the work the modder put in. Because otherwise the monster's just standing there and, you know, it's an extra colored Pookie Pookie or something. It's just got a little bit of fire around it. It's kind of neat, but you really need to engage with it before you could see anything. Wow, I'm just not getting any luck. But I will get to see it in the rain, so that's, you know, that's unique too. What's fascinating is, at least so far, this is like the exact opposite. When I see this monster, all I want to do is not fight it. When I see this monster, all I want to do is chill back and just, you know, put on my explorer hat and just crawl behind it. And, you know, I don't want to attack it. I just want to leave it alone and let it walk around and watch it eat things and get fat. And like, look at that. I don't want to fight it. I mean, he's got crazy eyes, but I don't want to fight it right away. And you can see it's a handmade model, and maybe not everything is like the cleanest. Like you can see the little brown streaks underneath it. I think it still looks pretty great. You can just tell it's not like Capcom did it, but dude, wow, it looks really flippin' cool. Yeah, let's see him eat again. But yeah, I just find that interesting. Like I'm playing this mod and I'm not compelled to fight it. I actually don't want to fight it at all. I just want to watch it and see it move. Dude, look at him eat that. Oh my god. He's got little fins down there too. Oh my god. And this is also my first time being exposed to this monster, so he definitely reminds me of the, oh, what are those fish called? You know those fish, the lure fish, that, yeah, they have the deep sea creatures that have the light that dangles in front of them, and that lures in fish, and then they snatch them. So I definitely see that kind of archetype. But yeah, once he crawls into this like cave, won't he do a little shimmy animation? I kind of want to see that. Oh. Wow, I'm just not compelled to fight this thing at all. I really just want to sit here and watch it walk. Okay, he doesn't do the shimmy. Oh, does he want to fight me now? Oh, nope, it's just a little Jagras. Oh, okay. He's not big anymore. So he's not bloated anymore. Wow. Dude. Alright, should I start fighting him? Man. I don't want to fight it. I just want to look at it, dude. Wow. Gabul is closely related to Nibble Snarf. I could kind of see that, but they definitely seem like Nibble Snarf is a desert monster that swims in the sand. This is clearly derived from a sea monster, sea creature. All right, let's flinch shot it. Interesting. I'm not on its head. Alright, yeah, we'll just fight it and see what's up. Alright, I didn't get the flint shot. Interesting. He made a tenderized a tenderized little asset too. That's pretty cool. Keeps me from being able to see his face very well, but we're gonna mount the Gabool. Hopefully. Or not. Never mind, I lied. Wow. You know, it's funny that you mentioned that Nibble Snarf. I was literally, I did one quest in MHGU yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and it was literally just a Nibble Snarf, and then I got off. And the dude whooped my ass. I didn't evade anything. Alright, we're just gonna watch this mount. We're gonna watch this. Again, I was compelled to stab it a little bit, but as soon as I saw him moving, I'm like, you know, I don't want to stab him at all. I just want to watch him. No, 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 we're not done. We're not done. Oh, that's so cool. Of course, I can't see my character in this mount at all. I'm completely inside of him, which is not ideal, but it also wouldn't make sense for me to be on top of his spikes either. Like, if I was on top of that spiky body, that just wouldn't make much sense either. Alright, I guess I ought to fight it or something. But yeah, seeing him eat the Aptonoth too was pretty awesome. He's not already panting, is he? I don't think so. Drought to Death believes there's a surprise in this fight, though. Let's see if he does it. Oh man, I hope I don't kill him too quick. Alright, I'll just grab his attention. I'll just kind of nick him around and see what he does. We are taking our time today. We are not fighting him too much. Bap, bap. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that new modded video I did. I'm going to... The next video I make, I'm actually gonna try and do a really good video about the evolution of... like comparing World to Iceborne. Oh, he's in a vine trap. That's cool. I'm gonna compare World to Iceborne in the sense of like... I'm just gonna land this. I just want to land this. Huzzah! I love the little backflip move. But I'm trying to look at like the evolution of the combat in the games. And yeah, so my video is gonna be about, what is this? Is this paralyzed? Is that poison? I'm curious. Essentially, the crux of the video is how from World, and I've mentioned this on, but from World, when you looked at solo runs or speed runs from World of Behemoth or any monster, you basically notice that every moves or every weapon's defensive or mobility option was dashing and or rolling. And what I mean by that is, like, you have a hammer and you see a hammer speed run, And what does that hammer do? He rolls to it. He rolls to dodge moves. And then rolling and dashing makes sense for some weapons, but for other weapons it doesn't make a lot of sense. So, yeah, what does he do? Hammer guy, he rolls. And this is World, not Iceborne. What does the Greatsword guy do? I think Greatsword got tackle later, but I think it had a roll. When you saw a solo or a speed run of Behemoth, you saw Greatsword roll through everything. What did Lance do? Lance rolled through all of its moves. What did Switch Axe do? Switch Axe rolls through everything, or dashes through everything. What is Insect Glaive? What does that solo run of Behemoth do? He rolls. Every weapon rolled. And that's essentially what Dark Souls and Elden Ring are. They roll through everything. Every weapon rolls. You can have shields, you can have parries, but 90% of the players and 90% of the weapons in those games are just rolling. Hit A, right? It's the A button. Hit A at the right time. That's essentially Elden Ring, and that was World. And then in Iceborne, you could see, what did they do? They saw this was a problem. Lance speedrun of Behemoth, you weren't even using your shield. So you see the best Lance players in the world, and they're all dashing through. So their shield is just totally worthless. All right, he's enraged now, so we'll see if he does something. So anyway, that's the crux of my video. They changed it with Iceborne. They Greatsword tackles. Lance gets counter strike. Switch Axe is still the same, but they changed it in Rise, and then they changed it in changing it more in Sunbreak. But basically, you can tell that Capcom is fighting that every weapon's evasion and or defensive options are going to be evading, like in World. So what did they do with the Switch Axe? They gave it a vertical, so it's not like an iframe thing, but it's a positional thing. They gave it a vertical evade, so if you wanted to jump over a move and do damage, you could do it at the same time if you wanted to time it right. They gave you the positional recharge, so you go like 10 yards in a direction and you recharge. Again, it's not like an iframe thing or a counter frame thing, it's just a positional thing. And then they gave it Invincible Gambit. Oh man, I want to see a turf war. And then now, in Sunbreak, they're giving it a counter. So basically, you go down the line and look at every weapon, and weapons' defensive options aren't using evade window and aren't using iframes on that evade window anymore. It's not rolling and dashing anymore. It's all about counters or positional options. So even if you don't like directly dodge with iframes or counter, it's just giving you options to position yourself out of the way. And that is like super, super different from World. The meta for World for every weapon was actually iframe dashing or rolling through everything. And they completely changed that with the Lance. They completely are changing that with Switch Axe. They're completely changing that with Insect Glaive. They're changing it with everything. And so you see this distinction. You got two games. You got Monster Hunter Rise and you got Elden Ring. And what did Elden Ring do? They put all their resources towards making a new world, which I think is wonderful because I really just play Elden Ring for the world. I don't really even play it for the challenge, even though the challenge is a good part of that game. I really play it for the lore and the world and the story and all this stuff. But you have FromSoft, who put all of their resources not into developing layers or expanding their combat, but towards just producing another world to make. And then you got Monster Hunter Rise, where of course they made a new story, they made another village, but it's not about the lore. They put a lot of time and effort into expanding and layering the combat. And not just the offensive options like Silkbind Attack or Spiral Slash, but the idea that like Spiral Slash inherently comes with mobility, and so it can be used offensively and defensively, and it could be used to catch up to a monster. as well as giving counter and or defensive options to other weapons that, like in Monster Hunter World, Switch Axe was relegated to rolling. It didn't have a counter. It didn't have a shield. It couldn't block. It didn't have a counter strike. All you could do is just dash. Dash and roll. That's all you could do with Switch Axe. But now you literally have 4 different options. You can go over a move. You can go through a move with Invincible Gambit. You can go, you know, you can dash forward and recharge, and that's a positional tool. So you can kind of go straight forward. And now you get the counter strike move with Switch Axe. So you can tell how, like, yeah, they made a new world, but they also mainly like when people were soloing Behemoth and soloing monsters and getting really good at Monster Hunter World, I think they saw a huge problem. And I saw that as a huge problem too. You know, I got really interested in soloing Behemoth with Insect Glaive, so I watched people, you know, solo Behemoth with Insect Glaive. And what did I see? Everyone rolls through a move. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. And being a noob at the time, I thought, well, maybe people, they don't roll through moves. They jump over, they pole vault over the moves with Insect Glaive. But no, everyone rolled through it. I'm like, okay, that kind of makes sense. The same thing with Dual Blades. But then I watched Lance, and I never seen anyone play Lance before. Not one person. I didn't see one person play Lance. I see someone solos Behemoth with Lance. I think they're gonna use their shield, right? Why wouldn't you block Behemoth's moves? It's Behemoth. Block his moves with your giant shield, right? It's just common. It would make sense. I never see that speedrunner against Behemoth with Lance use his shield once. Not once. He might have actually went for a roar block like once or twice. That was it. He literally just, Behemoth is coming at him and he just dashes to the left and right the whole time. And I'm like, what the hell? He's got this big shield and he's not even using it. And I just thought that was so fucked up. I'm like, that's really stupid. It's Lance. He has a shield. Why isn't he using it? And then what happens when Iceborne comes out? Counter strike. Now you're supposed to skill up for counter strike and use that counter to stab. So they gave it an identity. Instead of just making it like this shield is worthless and you're just gonna poke and dash and making it like not intuitive and stupid, it's like, no, you take that shield, when he hits you, you bash that hit with your shield and you come back and you frickin' stab him, and that's what Lance does now. So I don't know. That's the video I'm gonna write. I'm gonna write a video talking about how every weapon that was counterintuitive in World, where it didn't make sense that Hammer was a dashing weapon. What does Hammer now have? They have Water Strike. Water Strike is your big counter. And they made it intuitive to the weapon. Like, they didn't make it like stupid. It's like, okay. Like they didn't give Greatsword the same kind of adept dash that Dual Blades has, right? Dual Blades has the has the adept dash where he shoots the wire bug and he goes forward, and if you get hit in between, then you do a spinny thing or a spinny counter, essentially a spinny dodge that damages the monster. They didn't give that to Greatsword. You know, they're not going to give that to Greatsword. What did they give to Greatsword? They gave Greatsword a tackle. Right? Something that makes sense. Something that feels like, yeah, like, I'm just going to tackle through and then I'm going to land or die. Right? And what they give Hammer, it's like, well, a Hammer's not going to sit there and hold up its hammer to block. Right? So it's not going to be anything like that. Again, they're not going to give Hammer some, like the Switch Axe Counter Strike that's coming in Sunbreak. They're not going to give Hammer, boom, and it's going to charge up the hammer now. The hammer's all charged. No, it's a hammer. It's not going to charge up. What are they going to do? Monster attacks you, and at the moment you get attacked with that monster, if you land a Water Strike, boom, and it has this percussive sound that reverberates, and it doesn't do damage, but it makes sense. It feels like you Like, you did this strike strictly to nullify the monster. The monster's coming at you with a big fist, and you hit him with your big fist. And, you know, so again, they're... Because again, in World, what do hammer people do? They just roll. Roll, roll, roll. Everybody just rolls. Everybody just hits A. And now, you know, if you want to counter with hammer, you hit B. Maybe it's not perfect, but they're trying to change it. You know, a switch axe, again, now you can hit all kinds of buttons. You can hit left trigger Y, you can hit left trigger B, you can hit oh, and now you can switch skill and do Invincible Gambit and hit Y again, but you'll go through a mod. You'll take damage, but you'll still get invincibility frames where you deal damage at the same time. And now you can hit left trigger YB and get a counter. So instead of switch axe, oh, I'm just going to roll and dash through moves, now it's all about countering or using Invincible Gambit, and they're giving you options, right? And again, Greatsword, they're not rolling anymore. They don't roll, they tackle. They tackle because it helps them charge and it helps them skip. And or I don't know much about Greatsword, but yeah, they tackle through every move now. And that makes sense for the weapon, and that makes sense for the feel. But again, the Greatsword is not just rolling through everything anymore. So you play Elden Ring, and then that was going to be another part of the video. I'm going to look at, let me solo her. What does he do? He just rolls. That's it. There's not a single weapon. I mean, again, he might shield counter, he might do something, but whatever. Brought to Death says it's 3 a.m. Thanks for joining, buddy. I really appreciate it. I hope you had fun. I covered all the mods. Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish up my spiel. Anyway, that's what my video is gonna be about. It's gonna be all about, like, you know, and now I'm playing all these different weapons, and I'm noticing, I'm like, okay, what's the defensive options? And before, when I was playing weapons in World, it was every weapon had the same defensive options. It was just about understanding the speed of your move and what you had time for and what you didn't have time for. So if you had switch axe, you had time for a couple of hits, or 1 hit, or 3 hits, or 5 hits. You just had to measure that out and then just dash, and that was your equation. That was your, like, your offense to defensive equation. But now with switch axe, it's, you know, should I take the risk for the wire bug and land this huge counter strike? Yeah, that's gonna be my next video. I'm really excited to talk about it because there's actually so much going on. And again, not to shit on From Software, but you have Monster Hunter, Capcom evolving their combat. Every weapon has a different buttons that you're pressing for different timing, different defensive options with different costs and benefits, you know. One wire bug with the switch axe, you can go up or you can go through. And then the Invincible Gambit, that does more mount damage or wire bug damage, but it does less. You know, but if you do the vertical move, it doesn't come with iframes, but when you land, you get to charge your axe, or you get to charge your, you might deal more damage and you get to charge your sword or something like that. So it's like, well, what do you want to have the iframes and deal more mount damage, or do you want to not have the iframes and go for more damage vertically, like, or do you just want to position yourself to the right, and then that has a faster recharge time, so you get to recharge your axe, reposition yourself without iframes, and get another wire bug back? Or do you want to go for the switch axe counter strike, which costs 2 wire bugs, but if you land it, you're charged and ready to go. You're completely charged and just ready to, like. So there's just so much going on with the rise equation for switch axe whenever you're fighting with the switch axe now, as opposed to what it was before. I'm never gonna use axe mode, so switch axe was basically just switch sword. You're never, like, and again, if you go back 4 years ago and you watch Solo Runs a Behemoth with switch axe, no one touched axe mode. It was 98, 99% sword mode. No one would touch frickin' axe mode. Like, it was just like they just wouldn't use it. So you're just using switch axe, and all you're thinking about is, can I land 1 hit or 2 hits before I need to roll or dash? That's it. That was it. And so you watch a guy take 30 minutes to fight Behemoth, and that's all he's doing. 1 hit with the switch axe, dash. 1 hit, dash. 1 hit, 2 hit, dash. And now you're gonna see switch axe, you know, like you'll always see the speedrunners do the most efficient things, but everyone else who's human is, you know, now they got all these different, go up, go right, go through, or they can counter. There's just so many different things going on. So yeah, I'm really excited to write that video. I feel like I can convey this information cleaner and better on live stream, as opposed to like when I have to sit down and record it, I start stumbling and I'm not clean. So that just kind of sucks, but I'll work on that. But yeah, that's the video I'm going to work on. I'm really excited to talk about it because it's just so cool, because like people weren't complaining about the combat in Monster Hunter World, but Capcom took it upon themselves to add layers to it before it became like boring to its main audience. Like, okay, we're gonna add layers to this combat now. Like they went ahead of the curve instead of waiting for it to become an issue where, you know. And yeah, to be fair, in Elden Ring, people aren't complaining about that much. I mean, some people are, but most people are like, whatever. Some people are pointing out that, oh, it's Elden Ring. Roll, roll, stab, roll and poke. That's all we're doing. Yeah, Capcom's ahead of the curve. They got 14 more in-depth weapons than Elden Ring had, and then they decided with Rise, we're gonna layer them like crazy. Offensively, defensively. And then some weapons are just gonna be better defensively, but like, it makes sense if you play Hammer or Greatsword that you actually don't have that many defensive options. In a way, it makes sense, because look at the way it's built. Like, this hammer isn't a defensive weapon, it's a giant mallet. You know, compared to something like Insect Glaive, where that makes sense, where it is more defensive. You have a lot more mobility, but the speedruns might not be as fast. I don't know. There's so much going on there, so... Anyway, I think I'm done ranting. I'm not sure if anyone's even listening anymore. But anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. Yeah, I had fun. We'll see what we do next time. And yeah, like I said, thank you all for watching. Appreciate it. Have a wonderful night. Thank you. Funny.